If any little piece of information that I shared with them resonates with you, is also for you. So take what resonates, leave behind the rest. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a very, very special episode today. I'm so excited. I decided to do a group reading. So I picked two people to do a group reading for. And then we also did a free abundance healing. So I'm so flippin' excited to share this with you. I do want to share, please. If you are driving or operating heavy machinery, don't listen to the healing. Wait to listen to that so you practice safety, because some people fall into a deep trance. The other thing is with these group readings, I love doing group readings inside of the Akashic Records. And the reason why I love doing group readings is if you're listening to anything that I shared from the Akashic Records with any of the two people that I was guided to select from the records to ask a question, if any little piece of information that I shared with them resonates with you, is also for you. So take what resonates, leave behind the rest. And I'm just really excited because both of these women ended up asking questions that were big questions that a lot of people end up asking. And one was about purpose, and one was about like starting her healing business and what that looks like. And then I go on a little tangent about energy exchange and all this other stuff. So I'm really excited for you to jump in, and I'm super excited for you to receive a really sacred message from the masters, teachers, and loved ones, also known the guardians, for your abundance and embodying abundance and remembering abundance. And so I'm really excited. So let's jump in. Hello, everyone. We are going to do a really awesome healing. And I have something else I plan to do that I haven't normally done together. I've never done this before. Usually if I do a healing, it's a healing. And then if I do some readings, it's just the readings. And so I'm going to do something a little different today. If you're on Zoom, you have an opportunity for me to pick someone for me to do a reading for live on the air. And if you can't join live, know that because this is a group setting, you can watch the replay and see what resonates for you as well. So I have the records open for this session. And so if you want to be picked, you're giving me permission to open your records. You're also, anybody that's watching this, you are fully responsible for your own life. And my company is not held responsible for that. I'm a representative of my company. So know that this is not to replace medical advice and not to replace any advice that it's going to keep you safe or what have you. So just make sure that you are held responsible for your own decisions and your own actions. Okay, let me see. Hello, Anna, my dear. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for choosing me.
You're very welcome. So what you're going to do is you get an opportunity to ask one question. You might have a follow-up question or something like that based on what I'm going to share. Just make sure the question is open-ended, meaning not a yes or no question. And go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, so there's so many, but I guess the biggest one is I'm trying to figure out what my purpose is in life. So why was I sent here? What is my what am I supposed to do with my life is where I'm going for. I mean, I have an idea, but I'm just looking for more guidance.
Yeah, you are like many other people that want to know, like, why in the world did I decide to come into this space and time? And what am I supposed to be doing right now?
Why did I choose so many hard lessons to learn?
Yeah, so you have a lot of questions here. So you said, why did I choose so many hard lessons? What's my purpose? and why am I here? So what one do you want to focus on?
Purpose.
Purpose. Okay, great. So I'm going to start off by saying what I normally say to most people, but the guardians are having me share this. And just so you guys know, if you're just tuning in, we're opening up the Akashic records. Every word, deed, thought from the moment your soul is incepted is recorded in the Akash. And so what I'm being kind of share first is there's this misconception of I gotta find this one singular purpose in my life, and that is what my entire life is all about. And that creates this, and I can even see you like starting to breathe. It creates this constriction where it's like, oh, like if I don't get the answer right, I'm going to make a mistake. And then my whole purpose here is worth nothing. And that's not true. There's many, 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 many things that you are here to fulfill and to be on purpose because of your energy and your light and your knowledge and your expertise. And so they're wanting you to take a step back. So I want you to energetically imagine you're at a stoplight, okay? And that stoplight is like red, yellow, green. And when green means you get to go forward with your purpose. But I want you to literally take a step back from that stoplight. Okay, so I want you to sense, feel, or imagine that there's that stoplight there. And I want you to take a step back. And then I want you to imagine going, I don't have to take that route. I don't have to wait for the light to turn green. I don't have to proceed with caution. I don't have to stop here. I want you to take a nice deep breath in. I saw you smile. And then I want you to, it's okay if you don't know how to snap, but I want you to snap your fingers either figuratively or physically. And then when you do that, it's all going to disappear. And what's going to be before you is a golden road. That golden road is your aligned path. Do you want to step on it?
I do.
Do you want to proceed with caution? Do you want to proceed with excitement?
Excitement.
Okay, go ahead and step on it.
On it.
Can you feel the difference?
Yes.
Okay. And now go ahead and open your eyes. Your whole energy, I can see like your entire energy change just by going like, oh, I don't have to wait here. I don't have to proceed with caution. Okay, right. Awesome. And you don't have to have that pressure of like getting it right, because they're saying you're too hard on yourself about getting it right. And so they're saying, and they're wanting me to use a chocolate cake analogy. Sometimes the purpose of the week is as simple as baking a chocolate cake. That's what the purpose is. It brings you joy, it brings you excitement, you get to share it with other people. And the purpose is that you get to have a good conversation while you're eating that chocolate cake and get to infuse love in it. And that other person that gets to enjoy it with you gets to also feel that love as well. And so there's this pressure of getting it right. And what they're wanting you to do is to focus on what is my purpose for the week versus what is my purpose for my entire life.
Okay. Because
what's going to happen when you start focusing on this, they're calling it this game that it's a game. You're going to gamify life right now. And they're saying when you get to actually make it fun, where it's like, what's my purpose this week without this big grandiose thing that you have to do, where it's more like, ooh, what can I do this week that's on purpose, that feels really fun, that brings me joy and brings other people's joy, or whatever it is the intention for the week is. And what will happen is by you doing those little things, you're living your purpose. Because one of your the grand scheme of your purposes is having a lot of fun this lifetime, like a ton of fun. And it's it by gamifying purposes that you're getting to fulfill each week, you actually get to experience the larger grand scheme of one of the things that your soul is wanting to experience in this lifetime. Because you've had a lot of other lifetimes where it's like you've had a lot of hardships and a lot of just like you're doggone tired a lot. And so it's like this lifetime you wanted, one of the purposes was to just have fun and experience the joys of being human. And like take hearing that, how does that make you feel, Anna?
Really excited. I really like that. And one of the comments it said about being tired a lot. I actually have narcolepsy, so I literally am tired all the time. So
Yeah.
This is really exciting.
Yay. So what I want you to do moving forward, and the week hasn't ended yet. So what do you want to do that's on purpose? And the key word, I want you to write that down, on purpose. You're doing it on purpose. Like you're like, yeah, this is what I'm doing this week. And it's on purpose. Like I'm going to go make sure I have fun this week. And they're saying with being tired with the narcolepsy, by having this little thing to look forward to each week, it's going to create a totally different level of excitement around just like it's kind of like, you know, when you go on vacation and you're like, I'm looking forward to vacation. Well, this time it's like, no, I get to look forward to something each and every week that I'm going to do on purpose that brings me a lot of joy and it's a lot of fun. And how you define fun will be different each and every single week. And one of them might be just like, I'm seeing like a tree that like when spring comes that has like purple flowers on it. It's like going to see these trees that have these purple flowers and just enjoying watching the breeze and like breathing in the air and like just experiencing that in the moment. And it's like the simplest things. It's not complicated because they want you to like think simple.
Okay.
Is that helpful?
That is very helpful. Yes.
Awesome. Any other questions?
No, this is great. And just Saturday, I'm flying out to Idaho to help my friend pack up, and then she's moving back to Wisconsin, and so then we're road tripping, and we're gonna go spend some time in the mountains this weekend.
That's awesome.
Super.
So like
super
that's
excited.
on purpose. You see that?
Yeah.
It's on purpose. So like you're looking forward to that road trip. And then even with that, you can even break down like, what can we do on purpose today to have fun? Because you get to experience that with her as well. So have fun, enjoy, and
thank you so much.
Have a safe road trip. So thank you so much.
Yes, this means so much to me. Thank you.
You're so welcome, my dear. Did any of that resonate with you guys? So if any piece of that information resonated with you, let me know. Give me a hearts, give me a thumbs up. I'd love to know if it resonated with you. And I'm super uber excited because we're going to do another one. So let me pick one more person. We'll do a healing. All right, we're going to do healing after this last reading. Hi.
Hello.
What is your question, my dear? And how do you say your name? I want to make sure I'm saying it properly.
Sharon.
Sharon. Okay, beautiful. It's pretty.
Thank you. My question is, when should I start performing Reiki for other people?
Did you get certified yet?
Yes.
When did you get certified?
Probably about 6 months ago.
And why are you scared to do it?
Yes, I've been nervous.
Yeah, why are you scared though?
I didn't know like where I should start, like looking for different centers to go to, and if I should just start off distance, or I just didn't know where to go to start.
So do you see what the bigger question is? It's where to start, not when to start.
Yes, where to start.
Okay, because you want to do it.
Yes.
So it's just a matter of like where can I go do this? So there's several things. One is absolutely start doing your hands-on healing, because your hands-on healing is going to open the door for your healing abilities. But not only that, it's going to open the door to what you are meant to be doing in this lifetime. And part of that is assisting people in recognizing their power. And so they're wanting you to understand that first, because that helps assist alleviate the fear of moving forward with this. And so where to start is by letting people know that this is a service that you're offering, and also gifting a few of your friends and family members. Let me rephrase that. Colleagues and friends that are interested in this stuff. Avoid family members at this moment in time. You might have one family member that's a good fit, but they're saying that colleagues and friends are more of a good fit. And the more that you can immerse yourself in your local spiritual community, the more that you're going to start recognizing your tribe and your soul people and the people that are interested in the things that you're interested in. But by offering to do a few free sessions for different people that you either work with, are friends of friends, and friends, that will kind of help you kind of immerse yourself in the energy and start getting the ball rolling. And what I mean by that, it's like, once you're in motion, it's easy for the energy to start moving forward versus if you're not in motion. And so if you offer a few free sessions to several people, that will help you feel a little bit more confident. And then you're like, okay, now I can start charging. And then you can do like local meetup groups. You can also start a local Reiki share as well. You can also see if there's any. I'm not seeing anything in particular in terms of like a company to go and work for. I see you more doing it on your own and having
It's funny because that's what I was thinking. Like, I need to be like kind of working off to myself. I don't know. I think it's the person.
It's easier for you than for your work schedule.
Yes, that too.
Yeah, because it's going to be where it's like you can do the things that you're wanting to do, and it will be based around your work schedule. And if you went to work for a company, it would be really harder for you to do something that's not, they're going to have a set schedule, and it just doesn't work for your energy right now. And I don't think it's ever going to work for your energy, to tell you the truth. You're more of a soul. They're saying you're a solo cat. Like, that's your thing.
That's me.
You like know exactly where and how you want to do it. And so it's more about trusting yourself to do that. And then, so do several free sessions and then start charging. And be confident in what you're charging. You can look up what other local Reiki practitioners are offering in your area to see what's a fair market price, but don't undersell yourself. And that's why they're saying by doing a few of the free sessions first, it will help you go, okay, I'm doing this, it's good. It will bring confidence and reassurance, like what you're receiving and you're doing. And then you're going to start studying more and going deeper into more healing modalities as well. But start by just offering some free stuff to friends and colleagues and friends of friends. And then that way you can then start promoting it. And then you can start, you're in the US?
Yes.
Okay. You can start like a free Yelp page and a free Google My Business page. And you can put your name up there with your Google service, with your business name and your services. And then that way you can show up in Yelp, and then you can ask your friends that you gave the free session to go in there and write a testimonial in there for you as well. So you can get started, but it's all free. You can, having a Yelp page is free.
Never knew. And thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Any other questions, my dear?
No, I feel like that's where I just needed some questions at, because I'm like, I know this is what I like to do, but I need a little leeway or someone to give me a push to what it is that I can do to help me move forward.
So here's the thing. So your challenge over the next 2 weeks is to talk to at least 10 to 15 people to see if they're interested in a free Reiki session. And then you need to start them within 10 to 15 days.
Okay.
Does that sound good? Sound simple?
Yes.
There you go. Now you know where to start, not when to do it, but where to start.
Yes.
Yeah. You got it, my dear. Congratulations. Good luck with it all. You're going to do great.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yay. Someone said we would love to hear a follow-up story for her. So Sharon, give us a follow-up story sometimes. Someone said when I started, I felt weird about charging, but then I was explained about the energy exchange. Yes, everything's an energy exchange, everyone. So it's like, there's this false, and I want to just say this. I think that this is really important to say about the spiritual community. There are some people that have this false expectation that healers should give everything away for free. No, we don't live in a society on how society used to be, where there was a village healer and the village took care of the healer itself so the healer could take care of the village. It doesn't work like that now. And so there's an energy exchange. Everything is energy. Money is energy. What you're giving as a service is energy. Just like if you have a traditional job and you go to work, you're giving your energy, which is time, in exchange for energy, which is money. And that's the same thing with the spiritual community. There's a lot of energy that goes into an exchange, and someone's offering a service, and there is nothing wrong with asking for money for your service. It's called coaching industry. I know that some people, healers are coaches, just like coaches are healers in some cases. And so there's an energy exchange when it comes to that. And I think that it's important to have these types of conversations in general around money, because not everything can be provided for free. If someone provided everything for free, where would be the balance in that? There has to be some sort of exchange. And that's just a part of the way our society works now. And it's important for people to understand that as well. And it's very expensive to run a business. Technology is expensive. Your time, it costs something. Everything has an opportunity cost. And we talked about this, about how everything has an opportunity cost to it. And so what you're saying yes to, what you're saying no to, there's an opportunity cost at all times. And so we always want to remember that we're always exchanging something for something. And so is that exchange in alignment? And does that exchange make sense? Because to my people pleasers out there that always say yes and yes and yes and yes and yes, and they never get their cup filled back up, that's going to eventually take a toll on you. And you want to make sure there's an energy exchange. I've personally had this. I've seen my clients have this too, where it's like you say yes to something and it's out of alignment because the energy exchange was not appropriate at that moment in time, and you shortchanged yourself with the energy. And so that's how we live and learn, and that's okay. And so we want to always make sure that we are in alignment and that we're being fair. And I'll be the first one to also, if I feel someone provided me an amazing service and they're undercharging, I will give them more for it, or I will give them a gift because I felt that I got something way more out of it than what they were willing to charge. Now, sometimes people, and this is me just going on a tangent because this just feels in alignment with this. Sometimes people, that is their lesson in that particular chapter in their life, again, going back to purpose, is learning what their value is and what their worth is. And this can be for anything. This can be for your value and your worth in your relationships. And is that energy exchange appropriate? Is it, and I'm going to put this in quotations, equal? Now, in a romantic relationship, in any relationship, there's always this ebb and flow that happens where it might be 60-40, 70-30, 30-70, 65-35. We just want to make sure that it's, at the end of the day, it shakes out where there's an appropriate energy exchange, where it shakes out to being even or semi-even in some way, shape, or form, and you both are growing from the relationship. And that can be for business, romance, non-platonic relationships, family, all of that. Everything we do, we're constantly in relationship with things. And it's also relationship with your money, relationship with your bank, relationship with other things in your life. And there has to be a good equal energy exchange with it. And so I hope this is helpful. I hope you enjoyed the readings. And now we're going to do the healing. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do an abundance healing. I love doing this healing. I always do this survey, do this twice a year, and it comes out to being the same thing each and every time. What's the number one thing people want to request for the healing is abundance. All right, my friends. So what I want you to do is please not drive or operate heavy machinery while listening to this. People can fall into a trance, into a deep sleep. Also, I'll most likely speak light language. Everything is done inside the Akash. So just by listening to this, doesn't matter if you're catching the replay or watching this live, I'm connecting higher self to higher self through the Akashic records. If you don't know what the Akashic records are, every word, deed, thought from the moment your soul is incepted is recorded in the Akash. And let's begin our healing. So go ahead and close your eyes. Drop into your heart space. And I want you to imagine there's a beautiful, pure white lotus flower in the center of your heart space. And I want you to step into it. And when you step into it, the nectar of the lotus flower starts to stream all around you, welcoming you, inviting you to swim in its sweet fragrance. Because its fragrance is your fragrance. Its fragrance is a part of your energy. And I want you to sense, feel, see, or imagine that you take a cozy seat inside of this beautiful lotus flower, swimming in this beautiful, magical nectar. And then you receive a breath. And when you receive a breath, your grounding cord releases into Gaia. And your grounding cord moves all the way down to the core of the earth, which is a crystalline ball of energy in the center of the earth. And then you plug it right in. Torasi kumatarasi namutra kamaha. And as you plug your grounding cord into her heart chakra, she's sending a frequency of love, light, and abundance through your grounding cord and into you. So you inhale and you breathe that energy in. It moves through every cell of your body and being. And as it dances in the cell, your grounding cord roots even deeper into Gaia's heart chakra, and you can feel her heartbeat pulse with love, support, regeneration, nourishment. She is an abundant resource for you. She is constantly supporting you. I want you to feel her heartbeat. Feel her energy pulse through yours. And then I want you to feel energy from up above streaming into the crown of your head. This is the great central sun, the great I am. This pure creation consciousness moving through you. So there's this dance of masculine and feminine. And what they're doing is they're reorganizing your cells to recognize your true abundance. You are abundant. You have so much abundance that is available to you. The question is, are you willing to see it? Are you willing to open yourself up to it? Are you willing to open yourself up to fully embodying it and receiving it on the next level? And if you are, say yes. I want you to say yes with your heart, yes with every cell of your body and being. Yes, yes, I am abundant. Yes, I want to receive it. Yes, I want to open my heart up to going to the next level of embodying abundance. Yes, yes, yes. I say yes to this. Torasi tu kamatara sini kununta kamatara sini muturu kamaha. Shinakarabu papapatara sini kumutara muturu kamaha. I want you to take a nice deep breath in, and I want you to sense, feel, see, or imagine that Gaia is standing, Mother Earth is standing like a goddess, an enchanted goddess in your heart space. And she has this beautiful energy ball in her hand. This energy ball represents abundance. And she invites you to hold this ball of energy. And as you hold it, it starts to stream high levels of consciousness through your body, through your being, through the cells. And she says, say yes. What are you saying yes to? What abundance you are embodying? What are you abundant in? What do you want to be abundant in? And I want you to proclaim it. So if you want to be abundant in health, say that. If you want to be abundant in peace, say that. If you want to be abundant in love, in relationship, in friendship, in your career, whatever it is that you want to be abundant in, say it. And they can be attached to emotions and feelings that you want to embody. Go ahead and proclaim it. I am abundant in, and say what it is. I am abundant in love. I am abundant in my relationships. Go ahead and say it. And there's going to be a moment of silence while you proclaim this. And as you're proclaiming, I want you to feel the energy of that abundance rolling through your body. Torasi mokumatare terematu kono sinikanamutere kamaha, shinikanamu terababa, papapare sinikanamutu. Shirikaramutu, papapaparakirisimu, terabapapata, sinikamu, teraba, terapapatarisinikum. I want you to feel that abundance start to activate in the cells, and the ball of energy that you are holding onto. I want you to hold it up to your heart, and it will melt into your heart. And what it will start to do, it will start to stream high levels of high vibrational abundance through your heart. So you can open your heart up to the next level of abundance that you have access to. Not only is it melting into the heart, it is expanding the heart space, expanding the heart chamber, expanding through the front, the back, and the sides. It is moving through your solar plex so you can increase your humble willpower. It is moving through the solar plex down into the sacral so you can be creative in the abundance that you receive and use creation in your creative ability to accept, receive, and embody abundance. It moves into the root chakra so you are energized with the abundance that you always have at your fingertips and that you are always embodying, that is always a part of you and that will never leave you. It roots you and grounds you into this human experience while it expands and enlightens you and allows you to reach high levels of consciousness. I want you to feel, sense, or imagine your energy expanding as this beautiful energy of creation moves in. And creation is moving through you. And creation has a sacred message for you. Now, the message you may receive at this exact moment, or you may receive at a later date, no matter what, it's downloading into your energy field for you to experience on a deeper soul level. I want you to receive the message or download the message. And you may sense, hear, see, imagine, know, have a thought or a random image pop into your mind that is a part of the message. And then this is a message that I'm receiving to share with you from the masters, teachers, and loved ones of the Akashic Records. There is a frequency of abundance that is always accessible to you and to your heart. Sometimes the thoughts push it away. Sometimes the action pushes it away. Sometimes what you are consuming pushes it away. It's important to always take inventory of what you are receiving and what you are not receiving. If you are not receiving something, it's an honest truth of, are you pushing it away, or are you are you opening yourself up to receive it? So the question for you right here, right now is, can you give yourself permission to open yourself up to receiving more abundance, even more than what you've received in this moment? Say yes. Open your heart. The guardians are going to gift you something that represents abundance. This may be a number sequence, it may be an object, it may be a color, but this represents abundance for you. And this is to continue to support you in receiving abundance. So anytime you might feel like you are pushing abundance away, this will open you up to receiving it more. So for example, let's say they hand you the number 222. Anytime you feel that you are not abundant or you are lacking something, that you are pushing something away, you are going into avoidance mode, you are just not doing the very thing that you know you want to be doing, you can call that number sequence in to receive abundance. So if they're handing you a rose, that's what it is. If it's a number or a color, that's what it is. Whatever it is, you may receive at this particular moment, or you may receive it through a dream or through meditation or through an experience later on. They're downloading this gift. They're giving it to you. Receive it. Dorama taresika namu kapapapare sinemutru papapare kitisimu trabajar. And then they're going to touch the back of your heart space to activate it even more, to open you up to even more abundance. And then you're going to root into Gaia, because you want to be rooted into Mother Earth, being grounded so you can expand. So I want you to root down, and I want you to say, I am abundant. I'm open to receiving more abundance. Abundance flows to me easily and effortlessly, and I open my heart to receive it and embody it. Abundance flows to me easily and effortlessly, and I open my heart up to receive it and embody it. I say that one more time. Abundance flows to me easily and effortlessly. I open my heart up to receive it and embody it. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Feel the abundance streaming through you. Dorama Sikanamu. And this is the last message from the guardians today. Your divine nature, your divinity, is already programmed with the abundance code. give yourself permission to allow that code to run its program through you throughout the day. The gift that we gave you will support you in that. Take a nice deep breath in. Cleansing breath out. And whenever you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Taking another nice deep breath in, cleansing breath out. Bowing your chin in towards your chest, slowly blinking your eyes open, taking your time, coming back to. I want to encourage you to write down whatever message you received. If you did not receive a message, you can re-listen to this. Also know that the message may come through a thought, through an experience, through a dream or meditation. So pay attention to what's going on. If you've had some emotions come up, those are perfectly normal. If some tears are coming out, that's perfectly normal. If those happen, that means there's a release. Also note that you are I want to explain this a little deeper on what I was seeing. So, our thoughts are like computer programs. There's a program code in our computer that says this is how it runs, or on a website, there's coding that allows certain things to pop up and to appear and to function in a particular way. Your thoughts do the same thing for your reality. And so remembering that you're already programmed for abundance, like you are literally programmed for abundance. Now, some of our other programming from traumatic experiences, from life experiences, overtake the abundance programming. And so when we start to push away abundance, we can lean into this very thing that the guardians of the Akashic Records shared with us today. And you can call that forward anytime that you are experiencing lack of abundance, anytime you're pushing away abundance. And I hope you enjoyed this healing. I see some really beautiful messages here. It was beautiful. I was in light and handed a warm, glowing, like even sun. Beautiful. You're welcome. I saw a moon with a line through it, like a scent sign during the first part. They then shared a purple marble heart. Ooh, pretty. Beautiful. Saw 555. Message was a rainbow. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today. Take care. Bye. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please let me know. Did you like this healing? Did you like me doing the group readings? Do you want me to do more? Because I'm being guided to do some more of these. And if you're interested in receiving your reading on air when I do these things, make sure you, 1, subscribe, and 2, join my email list so that you get a notice anytime I am doing one of these impromptu live group readings for our podcast, for our channel. I would love for you to join me in that capacity. So if you're interested, you can go to the links below the video or in the show notes. You can go to theamyrobeson.com/free. And you will be taken to our free site where we have events, and you can opt in to receive 21 plus healings that we have in our portal as well. And that will allow you to sign up for a list too, so you can get notified. So please make sure you share this with a friend, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.